Today, I've built a MCU movie bracket with all 37 released movies. Today, we talk about one of the greatest franchises put on the big screen, and that is the MCU. In this, we talk about the great ones and the not so great ones. In this video, we are settling on what we think is the best MCU movie ever made. And if you guys disagree with anything that we said, be sure to let us know down in the comments and we can settle it there. Other than that, let's jump right into the MCU movie bracket. All right, today we are going to be doing an MCU movie bracket. I made a bracket here with all 37 released MCU movies. Obviously, I couldn't do them correctly, so we had qualifying matches to actually get into the bracket, so that's all filled with like the bad ones, basically. So, to start it off, we have Iron Man 3 or The Eternals. I'll start. I have not seen Eternals, so I will just go Iron Man 3.
I'll go Eternals.
Okay.
Man, I already got a tiebreaker. Dang, we're starting off strong. Yeah, it's hard, man. It's hard because Iron Man 3 just was not good in my opinion.
I hate it, yeah.
Oof. You know what? I think I'm going Eternals too. I like where it was headed. I'm not necessarily saying it was a great film, but I thought it was a cool concept, seeing fresh characters, you know.
I thought it was
we haven't
different,
gotten that
yeah.
in a while, so
I don't like it being connected to the MCU as a whole. I think if it was just a standalone movie, I think it would have fared a little bit better. Like, it's not amazing, but I
100% agree.
I watched it and I was interested.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next up, we have Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
Oh, no. Whatever's the other one.
Going against Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
I'll say right now, Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, 100%. I have my qualms about that movie, but it definitely beats Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I apologize for this clip you're about to see right here, but I had a really bad brain fart, and the two movies that we had going against each other was Multiverse of Madness and Ant-Man Quantumania. And Mike shouted out whatever the other movie is, not Quantumania. So I immediately started circling Doctor Strange because that was definitely my pick. And then all of a sudden, Mike and Wes started talking about how bad Quantumania was. But since I was circling Doctor Strange, I thought they were talking about that. So I was trying to defend Doctor Strange, and it was just a little big mess up brain fart that I had. But anyways, at the end of the day, Multiverse went over Quantumania.
That movie is
I'm actually
awful.
a defender on it. I know a lot of people like hate it, but I actually really liked it, actually.
What do you like about it?
I like, obviously, I know it can get a little hectic.
Paul Rudd?
He's in this?
Paul Rudd?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Ant-Man, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I thought we were talking about Multiverse. I don't like Quantumania. No. Okay.
You said Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Sorry, I meant to say Multiverse.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, so my brain, I was just going Multiverse Madness. Did I say Ant-Man?
Yeah.
Okay, I apologize.
Okay, so I think you need to redo that one.
Multiverse of Madness is
so
going
you
through.
pick
Multiverse.
Got it.
Right? That was the majority.
What were the two things that you were going against?
Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
Okay, yeah, Doctor Strange, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
we're good?
yeah.
Okay,
we're all in agreement.
All right, next matchup. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, or the Marvels.
Wesley, you can go first on this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Black Panther. That's not one of those movies where I didn't think it was like as strong of an entry as others thought. But still a decent film, definitely compared to the Marvels or whatever, however you say it. 'Cause I just wasn't a fan of that. I was a fan of the show. What was it? Was it Miss Marvel?
Yes.
Was that the show? I was a fan of that show, just not the movie. I did not like what they did with the movie.
Yeah, I did not mind the show, but when it comes to the movie, it was okay. I know a lot of people hated on it. It's definitely on the lower end for me. But if it's going up against Black Panther Wakanda Forever, which I only watched once in the theaters, it's all blurry to me. I fell asleep. It's hard for me to watch. I'm going to go the Marvels on this one.
Ooh, I'm the
you
tiebreaker?
fell asleep?
Yep.
Okay.
Dang, tiebreaker on this one. Okay.
And I hate both these movies.
Spicy.
I hate both these movies so much. I will probably never rewatch either of these, but I will go with the Marvels over Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
Oh,
I can't
really?
stand it. I cannot stand the sister character, and I have no interest in Namor.
I can agree with you with that, but no, Namor was cool, man.
Oh, no.
I liked his
No.
character. Yeah, I thought he brought a cool element to the whole thing. I don't know. And I'm just comparing it to this one movie. I think I would defend it against this this round.
I'll say
but
this
anything
right now.
else, no, I agree with you. I don't think it's a great movie.
Whichever one came out of this round is probably not making it in the next one, so it doesn't really matter. But
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah.
All right, next matchup we have Captain Marvel or Black Widow.
ooh, I'll go Black Widow. So I've only watched it once, but I was entertained. I wish she would have got her movie a little bit sooner than she did.
I think we should have got the movie like when it was taking place. It sucks that we got it so late, but the story and everything was interesting. I like the family dynamic in it, but it was a little too late for it. Though.
Captain Marvel wasn't a horrible movie. It's like, I know some people really trash it, and it's not great, but I think Black Widow kept my attention better, and I care more about that character than Captain Marvel. So Black Widow for sure.
Also, I feel like the characters they introduced in that movie were more compelling than anything Captain Marvel did.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Marvel had cool elements, but again, it was one of those. The end credit scene of Infinity War led right to it, and then it just became one of those bridge movies. Basically, watch this so you can understand a little bit more of what's going to happen in Endgame. You know, the whole thing. It had its moments, but it just didn't move the needle for me. Black Widow, I did enjoy that. Different type of movie. I agree with you guys though. Wish we would have got it sooner. Should have got it sooner. But I do like the best part was the characters that they introduced in the MCU from that movie.
Yeah, for sure. Black Widow moves on. Last one in the qualifying round, we have Incredible Hulk or Thor: The Dark World.
I'll let you guys go first. I have a clear winner in my mind on
Wes,
this
you
one.
can go first if you want.
Oh, well, Incredible Hulk for sure, because Thor: Dark World I absolutely do not like. I do not enjoy. I do not have a good time watching that film.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go Incredible Hulk here too. I'm not a huge fan of it, but it has been a while since I've seen it, so maybe I just need a rewatch. But I remember watching Thor: The Dark World, and I just wasn't really entertained. I was kind of just watching it to watch it. I feel like nothing was really catching my eye. I wasn't a big fan of that one. But
Yeah, it was a clean sweep because Incredible Hulk I love, and I think it's kind of an underrated gem in the series. I don't think it's the top 10 movie in the MCU, but I think it's very underrated. I don't hate Dark World as much as Wesley over here. It's not great, but I can sit down and watch it and be fine. But it also doesn't move the needle anywhere.
all right, jumping into the real bracket now, we have Infinity War against Eternals. I assume we all know what we're doing here, right? Or we have a hot take somewhere.
I want Wesley to say it out loud so I know he's not going to make a dumb choice.
What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know.
It's definitely Infinity War.
Definitely Infinity War, yeah.
All right, next matchup, we have Ant-Man and the Wasp or Deadpool and Wolverine. Ant-Man and the Wasp wasn't really that entertaining to me. There was some stuff about it that I did like, but I did really like Deadpool and Wolverine, so I'm going with that.
Yeah, I'm going Deadpool and Wolverine. The thing about it, I laughed a lot through it. I enjoyed the movie, but as a comic book MCU type movie, I don't think it's anywhere near the top because it's just nostalgic and a lot of cameos. They did the thing.
Yeah.
But it's still a fun movie.
It's fun and you're going to be entertained. Time will not shine very fondly on that movie, I don't think. But if you just shut your brain down and want to be entertained for 2 hours, it does work. And for Ant-Man and the Wasp, I watched it, I think once or twice. I don't remember anything about it. Yeah. Nothing stuck out in that movie. I can't remember anything. So that's a sign that it's,
Yeah. All right, next one we have Black Panther against Age of Ultron. And I'll go first on this. Black Panther is a top 5 movie for me. I'm going Black Panther on this.
Let me go second.
If you want.
Haters hit me hard because I'm going Age of Ultron.
Dang it, Mike.
I will say Age of Ultron is super underappreciated. Everybody hates on it because it's not as good as the other Avengers movies, but I think it gets overhated too much.
These are both good movies, but you know how I stand on Black Panther. It's a great movie. I just think it's still overrated, and when I'm going to watch one of these, I'm going to put Age Age of Ultron on 3 times out of 5, and Black Panther twice. So
all right, Wes, what is it?
That is the hottest of takes, Mike.
I know
I
what
didn't
you're
know you
gonna,
felt that passionately about.
I know what you were both gonna say,
Wow.
so it doesn't really matter.
Here's the defense for Age of Ultron. I feel after the whole thing was said and done, this whole saga, if you go back to that movie, it actually I think it gained more value after you see Endgame because of what it set up and the implications and all the new characters they introduced. I thought it had value. I do think it is underappreciated. I think people dog it too much. But Black Panther is in my top 5 for sure. I have to go Black Panther here.
Yeah,
Sorry, Mike.
If you like video game quality CGI, sure.
Don't even get us started, okay, Mike? We know the type of films you like.
Yeah, I like B movies and C movies, my guy.
Yeah.
These are both good movies. Don't hit me too hard. Black Panther's a good movie.
All right, Black Panther moves on. Next matchup, we have Ant-Man against Spider-Man No Way Home. Wes, you can go first.
Man, I really liked Ant-Man. I thought it had a cool concept. Paul Rudd was funny. But it's Spider-Man. I know No Way Home is probably my least favorite one out of the 3 because it's not even his movie. It's everyone else's movie, I felt like. So, but I do like the implications that it's set up and where it's going in the future. So I'll go with Spider-Man No Way Home.
These are both entertaining movies, so we gotta judge it on entertainment value because quality-wise, they're, Ant-Man is great, but it doesn't really lend itself to anything bigger, really. And Spider-Man is kind of like Wolverine, Deadpool. It's not gonna age particularly great, but it will always be entertaining. So, let's go Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's definitely a full sweep there. I do want to give props to Ant-Man, though. I remember not watching it my first time around with MCU and watching it for the first time, my second time around. I actually was really impressed in it. It entertained me. It kind of surprised me a little bit. It sucks that, to me at least, that's the best one out of all the Ant-Mans that we've gotten, but I still really enjoyed it.
And any movie that has Michael Pena in it, or Pena,
yeah, dude,
great actor.
Yeah.
I've always loved him.
Absolutely
and
love him.
I feel like he's never got his due. Like, he's got his fans, but I feel like he deserves his A-list status and stuff.
More, yeah.
It's also whoever thought that they would make a good Ant-Man movie?
Exactly,
So
that's what I'm saying.
Props for them making a movie on a character no one likes.
Next up, we have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 against Multiverse of Madness. This one's kind of a tough one to me. I feel like if someone else wants to go, they can go.
Sure, I'll go first on this one. I love Multiverse of Madness. I love Doctor Strange overall, but I'm a huge fan of Guardians 1 and Part 2, so I'm gonna go Guardians Part 2. What's the blue character's name?
Yondu.
I love the whole Yondu story in this. I really felt the father-son bond, so that just makes me really like this movie.
Yep, I am in agreement with you, Mike. Guardians 2 is definitely one of my favorites. Multiverse of Madness, I did enjoy it, but I also felt like it was lacking in I can't even explain I just didn't feel fulfilled after watching, if that makes sense. I did like some of the stuff they did, but all in all, I left the theater like, I don't know if I'll watch it again. If I do, it'll be okay, but it wasn't something it was sticking with me. But Guardians 2, and I love the first one, set this beautiful cast up, these characters, this ragtag group of scum of the planets, and all that, and then they come together, and then the second one just went on with that story, and like you said with Yondu, a beautiful story with him and Peter. Amazing. I absolutely loved it.
Yeah, I think I was going to go Guardians on here too. I do really like Multiverse of Madness, but I think having the whole storyline with Ego being, Peter's dad and basically him killing his mom, him having the possibility of having all this power in the world and then turns it down because of what he did. Thought that was really good. And then you were bringing up the Yondu being the dad figure and all that. All that was really good. And then you can't doubt the music in all the Guardians movies. It's great.
Plus,
of course,
Kurt Russell, man. Yeah. Come on, Kurt Russell.
All right, Guardians 2 moves on. Next up, we have Captain America: Brave New World against Thunderbolts.
I'll go first. First.
Sure.
Thunderbolts for sure, without hesitation.
Also-
Now, Brave New World isn't. It's not good. I was going to sit here and defend it.
Yeah.
I can't really. I didn't think it had a place. It didn't know what it wanted to be. It was all over the map. Thunderbolts actually tackled a very real problem in society and shined light on it. Something you haven't really seen in any MCU film, and they did it tastefully. The characters were awesome. It was funny when it needed to be. I really liked each character and what they brought to the table. All in all, it was just, in my opinion, it was a great film, a strong film.
Yeah, I think I'm more of a defender on Captain America: Brave New World than most people, but it's hard to watch because it was basically seems like it was two movies put together, and I feel bad for the guy that played Captain America. I can't think of his name right now. Anthony Mackie. You know, I feel like he should have gotten his Captain America movie a lot better than what he was given.
Yeah, he was good in it. I'm going to triple down, of course, on Thunderbolts because I think that movie surprised me. I went in not expecting anything great, and I liked it a lot more than I thought.
I didn't think the characters were going to work well together at all. Like, I felt like they were just all side pieces to all these projects, and they worked really good.
But they brought them together in a way that made sense and really kind of pushes towards, like, a future and stuff of what that series could become and the future of Marvel. So I hope we get more Thunderbolts.
Yeah, same. All right, Thunderbolts moves on. Next matchup, we have Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings against Iron Man 2. I will go first on this. I do like Iron Man 2, but I'm going Shang-Chi on this.
Ooh, this is a close one for me, actually. I actually like Iron Man 2 a lot more than most people. Mickey Rourke as Whiplash was highly underrated.
Awesome.
You know, him and his bird. I really enjoy that one a lot. But Shang-Chi was a little bit different and better than I thought as well. And I want to see more of this character. So I'm going to go Shang-Chi, actually, but it's very close.
Yeah, I'm with you. That's a clean sweep on that one. I thought Shang-Chi was something so fresh to the MCU that they brought some really cool martial arts scenes in it, the different areas that we haven't seen before, a whole different lore that we didn't know about. It kind of, the Ten Rings, which was something that they brought up in Iron Man, which was the Mandalorian, the Mandarin, and that whole thing. We won't even get into that because that pissed me off. But I think they did a good job retconning, kind of, with the new, what's the show called? Wonder Man. If you guys haven't seen that, fantastic show. But yeah, Shang-Chi, just amazing. I absolutely loved it.
Shang-Chi moving on. Next matchup, we have Iron Man against the Marvels. I feel like this is just a no-brainer here. But
anybody picks the Marvels over Iron Man in the whole entire country, you're wrong.
No.
Iron Man started everything. Iron Man is a perfect movie.
Next matchup, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 against Spider-Man Far From Home. I mean, this is easy for me too. I will probably go Guardians here. I do like Spider-Man Far From Home, but it's Guardians. Guardians is great. I love Guardians.
It's Guardians for me. Far From Home, to me, is boring. I don't know. I just did not connect with that Spider-Man. It's my least favorite out of like the new Tom Holland Spider-Man movies.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree. And it falls to the problem of him not really having his own villain. Like, that villain was Iron Man's villain. Mysterio was mad at Iron Man.
He was mad at Iron
Spider-Man.
Man, but in the comics, Mysterio is a Spider-Man villain, and a Spider-Man villain.
I know that.
I've been waiting for that villain for so long, and they just didn't make it work properly for me.
Do you think Jake did a good job or no?
He was okay as it, but I don't know. I needed somebody with more energy in the role, and he didn't bring it, so I guess he wasn't good for the role. But
that's fair.
He also was like, his friend for the first half and pretending, and it just, I don't know, the drones and all that. It just nothing worked for me. It's the only one that I don't rewatch.
Yeah, I agree. And Guardians was amazing. I don't even have to go into it. We all know it's just so good.
Guardians great.
It's just so good.
All right, next matchup we have Captain America: The Winter Soldier against Black Widow. Wes, you can go first if you want.
Yeah, I'm going Captain America: Winter Soldier. Masterfully done. Black Widow was, like we talked about, it was solid. Wish it came earlier, but I don't even think it has a chance here.
Right. Well, Black Widow's good, but Captain America, the writing is spot on. This Captain America at his best in the movie form. It's amazing.
It's one of my favorite writings within the MCU. I just fall in love with it every time I watch it. It's great. All right, next matchup: Thor Ragnarok against Doctor Strange. First you want?
Ooh,
Yeah.
Me?
Yep.
How on these ones?
You don't have to then. Sorry.
Thor Ragnarok is the best Thor movie, and freaking Doctor Strange is my favorite. Okay, quality-wise, these are both amazing movies. Doctor Strange does share a similar kind of origin story to Iron Man in the movies. And Thor Ragnarok, though, is just so, like, the comedy aspect of it and the seriousness and the Hulk and Thor friendship was done so well that 51% of me is going Thor Ragnarok. So,
yeah, I'm going Thor.
Yeah.
That is my top. That's top 5 for me. Like you said, the comedy's great. The music in it's awesome. The character relationships between everyone, really, it was great. Jeff Goldblum was
Jeff Goldblum.
great. Like Taika Waititi did his thing with this, which is why I'm so surprised with the complete and utter dog caca that he came with following that one.
We're getting to that one soon.
I don't know what happened there, dude, but Thor Ragnarok was masterfully done.
And if for some reason Andrew from the Escape Pod is watching this right now, Ragnarok and Love and Thunder are not the same movie whatsoever. Ragnarok is moving on to the next round.
He said it was the same movie?
Yes.
He said, if you're laughing at Ragnarok, you should laugh at Love and Thunder. It's the same type of comedy or whatever he said there.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
No. One is one of the best in the MCU, and one is like one of the worst.
I'll have to show
Worse,
you a clip what
yeah.
he says about it, but yeah, he says the exact same. But next round, we have Thor Love and Thunder against Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
I think we all know where we're going on this one, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not even the biggest fan of Guardians 3, but
I'm not either. I was just about to say that I am not a big fan of Volume 3, but it's definitely better than Love and Thunder.
Love and Thunder, it almost feels like an unfinished movie. Like, my hatred.
Yeah.
And you got Academy Award, like, worthy actors. I mean, you have Natalie Portman back, and I'm kind of mad because she kind of talked crap about it, you know, after the first one and left. She only came back because she could be the star in Thor and good, you know, whatever.
Right.
Hate that aspect.
Yep.
But Christian Bale's in this movie as like the bad guy, and it's
So underutilized
it doesn't
in this.
fit this movie the way they did it. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's like some cool scenes with him, but it feels like it's a different movie we're watching.
His parts, like the villain, Gore the Butcher, is an amazing villain, and it was just fumbled hard.
Yeah.
And then we get introduced to Zeus and like the pantheon of gods, and even that part just felt underwhelming.
It took
Like that
way
needed
too
to be
long.
more grand, and it was just weird, trying to be too funny.
Yeah.
Like there's a point where we just got to stop trying to be funny and let's be a little more serious for the love of God.
You needed to take the comedy down a little bit from Ragnarok, because Ragnarok, it works. This one was trying to be a little more serious, so try to bring the comedy down a little bit. And like you said, the Zeus stuff did not work, and that scene just went on and on and on. And that's an Academy Award winning actor. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what Crow, right?
yeah, Russell Crowe.
Yep, Russell Crowe. And then you got Hercules in it, and everyone kind of forgets about that Hercules is technically in the MCU now, finally. But
They're never
who
going to be
cares?
used again.
No one cares.
Next matchup, I feel like this is a little tough right now.
Probably
But
not. For me.
It's Fantastic Four and the Avengers.
Oh, that's easy for me. But one's good, one's not.
I'm going Avengers. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, I'm definitely going Avengers, but I did appreciate Fantastic Four. I liked it. I would have actually picked it over a number of films that we've talked about already, but against the first Avengers, I just can't do it. It's started it all.
Clean sweep. Fantastic Four is not a good movie. It's not like horrible either, but I can't with that movie.
I know this is like the movie that you two kind of like bicker about.
Yeah.
I remember you guys typing in the chat about it or whatever. But
I can't even remember all my problems I had with it anymore.
I do agree with some of the things you were saying, like Johnny at the end sacrificing himself. Just the character in general just didn't feel like who he's supposed to be. It was just a weird weird thing. But what I really liked about that movie was the isolation feeling and tone that they had. Like they were it. They were the people that everyone looked up to. And you felt it. You felt like this was an isolated place. And then you add Galactus, this big menacing force. Cool. Like so, there was a lot of cool stuff too. I'm not saying it's
almost
great.
single-handedly
it's not
defeated.
the best thing. Yeah.
I can't.
But they give us the strongest being in Marvel Comics and Franklin Richards.
Pushed through a portal by this lady with shield powers, and then brought back to life by the female Silver Surfer.
Bro, she's super strong. I don't know how else to explain it to you. She's very, very strong. Very strong.
All right. Next matchup, we have Captain America: First Avenger against Spider-Man: Homecoming. This one's tough for me.
This one's tough.
Yeah, I want to go last on this, I think.
Okay. You want me to go first?
Sure.
I'll hit this one. Was it Captain America? It was a great movie. It's an early movie. Was the other one Spider-Man: Homecoming?
Yes.
Yep.
This is really close, but I'm gonna go Spider-Man: Homecoming. I think that's my favorite Spider-Man out of the Tom Holland movies. I think even though there's too much Iron Man associated with it, the new characters we got were great. They have great on-screen chemistry.
Michael Keaton, baby.
Michael Keaton as the
Killed
Vulture
it.
was great. The reveal scene,
Awesome
at the
casting.
door, didn't see it coming. Like I wasn't even thinking that way. So I really liked that Spider-Man movie. So Spider-Man.
It is tough. It is a tough one. I really enjoyed Captain America. That origin story I thought was really cool. But Spider-Man was a character that we've all wanted involved in the MCU for so long. We got Civil War. We got a little taste of him. And then just to kind of see where he goes after that, the coming of age story was great, trying to become his own person. Now, Tony was there, but Tony, even as a mentor, which again, that's my biggest qualm with the trilogy of Spider-Man. I never felt like he ever actually had his own movie. But this one felt more, I guess, than the other two. Just young Peter Parker trying to navigate these newer powers and this villain that he's trying to take on. Awesome movie.
Yeah, so Homecoming's moving on, but if I were to vote, I think I would have gone Captain America, though. That was probably that one's like a top, I don't think it's top 5 for me, but it's a top 10 of one of my favorite MCU movies. I just liked his origin story and just how it all went about, and then him going into the ice and then showing up in 2012. I just thought all that was really cool. But I haven't seen Homecoming in a while, but I remember I thought it was an okay movie. I put it on the other day when it was on TV, and I was actually digging it, so I think I just need to sit down and just watch it all again. But Homecoming, moving on. Next matchup, we have Captain America: Civil War against Thor. Yeah, I'll go Civil War on this.
Yeah, I'm going Civil War. Thor, okay, it's cool. Civil War is one of my favorite MCU projects. Yeah, that's it.
Well, it's already decided, so it doesn't really matter in my opinion. I really liked the Thor movie because Thor as a character, it was hard to bring to movies if you think about it, because he's so grand and you have like the whole, the God world and everything.
God.
Yeah, so like I thought for the budget they were throwing around back then was probably like $100 million or so. I thought they did a great job, and casting was perfect. Even they shouldn't have done his eyebrows. Obviously, looks a little ridiculous going back.
It does look silly.
And Civil War is really good, so I'd probably vote Civil War, but like I just want to make sure we give Thor a little bit of love, you know.
All right, last matchup before we go into the Sweet 16, we have Avengers Endgame against the Incredible Hulk. I will just go with Endgame here.
It's Endgame.
Yeah.
I love Hulk, and Hulk was actually a great movie. Edward Norton was actually really good. He's my favorite Bruce in the movies. But yeah, Endgame, not even close.
Starting at the top of the list, we have Infinity War against Deadpool and Wolverine.
Infinity War. I don't have much to say on the matter. It's just Infinity War is one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, Infinity War for sure.
Yeah, I think that's probably, it's top 2, one of the best MCU movies ever put together. I mean, it's an Avengers movie. It's great. Even though they lose at the end, Thanos is just such a great villain. I love Josh Brolin. I thought he did a good job. I love that movie. Alrighty, next matchup we have Black Panther against Spider-Man No Way Home.
I'll go first on this one, baby.
Oh my god, you just jumped the gun. Okay.
that was fast.
Right. Black Panther versus No Way Home. So what was the first one? Black Panther versus what?
Age of Ultron.
And I said Age of Ultron. I will go Black Panther is better than No Way Home. So the quality wise is better. So
see where you go here.
Yeah, Black Panther is a better movie than No Way Home in my opinion. So that gets my vote.
Yeah, I'm going Black Panther. It's like Mike said, the story alone is what I think is the deciding factor here for me. No Way Home, I guess, had a story, but it was Toby, it was Andrew, you know, it was everyone's movie, not Tom Holland's movie. I can't get behind the narrative there, so I'm definitely going Black Panther.
Yeah, I did mention that Black Panther was a top 5 movie for me. I don't think No Way Home's in my top 5, so I will go Black Panther in there.
Yeah, clean sweep.
Yeah.
Clean sweep.
Deserves it in that round for sure.
Yeah. Next matchup, we have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 against Thunderbolts. I will go Guardians 2.
I'll double down on that one.
Yeah, that's a tougher one for me, but Guardians 2 means more, I feel like.
I have a big attachment to Guardians too. I don't know why. I know some people dog on it a little bit, but I'll give it its flowers.
The escape pod.
I don't see how, dude.
I don't know. Some people just complain about it, and I thought it was just as good as the first
people
one.
Complain about everything,
I
man.
know. I complain about everything.
People out there. I know. Yeah, but Thunderbolts, to give it credit, it's a very strong entry for being a newer movie into the MCU.
It's a very strong.
I do appreciate it.
It's a very strong, especially
Guardians
since there's no real like A-list superheroes in it. So
right. Exactly. Yep.
All right. Guardians 2 moves on. Next matchup, we have Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings against Iron Man. This one is a tough one for me. I haven't seen Iron Man in a while, but I love Shang-Chi, so I'm going to go Shang-Chi.
Ooh, I'm gonna go Iron Man. Robert Downey Jr. is one of the perfect castings of any character in the Marvel universe, and that movie the pacing's great, the origin story is great. The only problem is the villain isn't that big, yet. But this is it's before we got to universal issues. So yeah, Iron Man for me for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. I love Shang-Chi, but what Iron Man meant for the MCU is it can't be, you can't compare it to much. But not just that, but as a movie, it's very entertaining, and his arc is one of the best arcs out of anyone. And I'm talking the span of that saga, like seeing where he started to what he did at the end. Like you can't beat that, man. It has to start with Iron Man.
Yeah, I'm not mad about that at all. I think both of them are good movies. I just really enjoyed Shang-Chi, but Iron Man started it all. You can't disagree with that. Next matchup, we have Captain America the Winter Soldier against Guardians of the Galaxy. This is a toughie.
Man, they're going to get tougher, aren't they? Wow.
All right, I'm going the Winter Soldier. It is a top 3 MCU movie for me. I think it's written well. Great movie. You get Bucky back in this, that reveal and everything's great. Yeah, I'm going that.
Ooh.
And I know this is a tough one.
That's hard.
This is so hard. Oh god. Okay. Quality wise, I think Captain America Winter Soldier might be one of the best in the series, if not the best. How well it's written and story wise. And Guardians of the Galaxy is so high quality too. So for me, if they're tied on like quality almost, I mean Captain America's a little bit better. Entertainment wise though, Guardians knocks it out of the park. So it's got the quality and the entertainment. And it took me by surprise because even though I'm a comic book person, I didn't really know anything about the Guardians before the movie. So I came out of that theater and I had so much fun. And Winter Soldier, I came out, I was like, that's a great movie. But I wasn't like, full of smiles like I was for Guardians. I'm going to go Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's fine. I'm totally fine if this loses.
Yeah. Well, it's the tones are just so different.
Yeah.
They're two totally different movies, but they're great in their own right. I'm trying to think what is more detrimental to the world And I feel like Winter Soldier is more, but I keep leaning to the entertainment factor. And you said it, Mike. I think I've rewatched that movie more than anything else in the MCU. Just how fun it is. You sing to the songs, you're dancing, you're laughing. Chris Pratt did a phenomenal job. Ronan as a villain, you know, he isn't like the best villain, but he does a pretty decent job, and it just sets up.
He's a decent mid-tier. You know? Yeah, he's a decent mid-tier villain. I think he doesn't need to be the Thanos yet.
No, and it sets it up nicely. It's like the henchman for Thanos, but he's still really strong. And then we find Peter's powers in it, which I thought was really cool, and how they need to hold each other's hands to hold on to the Power Stone to defeat him. Very good, man. It's just entertaining. I have to go with Guardians here. It's hard though. It's really hard.
Hold my hand, Tyler.
I was so confused what the hell you were doing.
I was trying to hold Tyler's hand, but he wouldn't budge.
Okay. Next matchup, we have Thor Ragnarok against Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
That's Thor Ragnarok. I didn't think Guardians 3 was going to last very long.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of the movie. It's only going to beat out a couple films in the MCU for me, but Ragnarok is one of the best, so it's Ragnarok.
Yeah, I agree.
I haven't seen Guardians 3 since I was at the theaters, and I enjoyed it, but it's Ragnarok here.
Yeah, I think Guardians 3 was kind of a disappointment to me. It's not horrible or anything. Lots of people love it. I just think the story was much smaller. The villain didn't really connect with me, and I just thought that the characters deserved better endings. And if you're gonna make this the final Guardians movie, we got to kill somebody off.
I was a little mad about that.
Yes, man. You know, it's so aggravating.
Yeah, as sad as it would be,
keeping these people, man. I was mad about it. I know it's a silly thing to be mad about, but I was. I get mad about that a lot when you build these characters, because I just feel like when you kill a main character, it just means a lot more. Look what Tony.
Yep.
Tony Stark in Endgame. Like how powerful that was.
It means nothing now. Nothing.
It
means
we
nothing
will see
now.
though. We
will get into.
Is Robert Downey Jr. in the next Avenger movie?
Oh, him? Yes.
Thank you.
Tony Stark though?
It
we don't
means nothing.
Next matchup, the Avengers against Spider-Man: Homecoming. I will go first. I know you guys really like Homecoming and stuff. I'll go the OG Avengers. I think it was a great movie. Very good scenes in it. It's funny. Classic 360 scene. It's hard to beat. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I'm going Avengers. It was one of those things. How will this work? Can it work? Is it going to be good? Because we weren't sure. As a lot of star power put into one movie, and it worked. It was awesome. Each segment, each set piece that they had in that, I thought was great. Loki is the main villain, and in hindsight, he's definitely not the strongest villain in the MCU. Actually, probably one of the weaker, not as far as powers go, but just as far as his presence went. Looking at the scope of the MCU, he's definitely lower on that list, but still a strong villain for the first Avengers film. Yeah. I loved it. It was a great movie.
Clean sweep. Avengers was magical. It was a once in a lifetime thing, like in theaters. It'll be, I don't know, it'll be another 10, 15 years before we have another movie that changes.
An event like that.
Does something like that.
Changes everything. Because that movie changed Hollywood forever, in my opinion, not in a good way. But it was exciting when it was happening.
All right, last matchup in the Sweet 16 round, we have Captain America: Civil War against Avengers: Endgame. Mike, you go first.
Oh, I'll go first. Okay. Civil War is good. It's basically an Avenger movie. Without it, we got Spider-Man going in. That
was the Russos too, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I like Endgame better. Yeah, I like Endgame better. It's a surprise you, Tyler. I don't know. I like how they closed off certain things. There's some issues I have with it, but it's the collation of all the stories coming to an end, and probably really the end of the MCU in the good old days. So I'll go Endgame.
Wes, you can go ahead.
Yeah, I'll double down on that. It's hard. Civil War was a great movie, but just what Endgame did and what it meant, how it capped everything off. And yeah, it's sad when you say that, Mike, because it is true. That was the end of the MCU.
Yeah, well,
And
we'll always
it
have.
makes the credits rolling that much more impactful when you sit there and see like the signatures from the guys, and it makes it that much more sad because it just dropped significantly after that. But Endgame was a phenomenal movie.
Yeah, clean sweep there. Endgame portal scene is just amazing. Civil War is good, but Endgame is just great. All right, starting the Elite Eight. First matchup, Infinity War against Black Panther. I will go Infinity War here. Both great movies, though.
Yeah, Infinity War for me.
Clean sweep. No words need to be spoken.
Black Panther was a great movie, though, right?
Black Panther is a really good movie. It's a really good movie. I'm not saying it's bad. It's a really good movie.
But against Infinity War, that's a hard task
Yeah.
to take on there.
All right, next matchup, we have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 against Iron Man.
Ooh.
I will go... I think I've seen Guardians 2 more recently than Iron Man, but I think I want to go Iron Man here. I think. Maybe you guys talk and maybe I'll change my mind.
You want a little bit of conversation about
Sure.
this? Okay. These are two
we can sway.
freaking great movies, and they're both high quality and they're both entertaining. I love the Tony Stark coming together. I love the scene where he is in the cave and you just hear the pounding on the door and he comes through and the I Am Iron Man song. There was something special about it. I remember seeing the trailer for the first time that was snuck out of like the Comic-Con and everything. And we're like, oh, Iron Man, Iron Man. And this movie, Iron Man was not like an A-list superhero. He was kind of like a B-list superhero. This movie made him the most important character in the MCU. And I will go Iron Man.
Yeah. Oh, man. It's hard.
It is hard.
It's a really hard one.
Guardians
Guardians 2 is just so good.
I watched Guardians 2
But I do.
more.
I think I have too. But again, Iron Man just means so much more to the MCU. And I hate to be if it wasn't for Iron Man, we wouldn't have Guardians. Well, it is true. It is truth. But besides that point, yes, him in the cave, him becoming a somewhat better person, and then the I Am Iron Man at the end was just phenomenal. It's just so good, and Robert Downey Jr. does an amazing job. It's one of those characters. Like, I feel like Peter Quill, I could find another Peter Quill. It doesn't have to be Chris Pratt. You cannot find another Tony Stark. It is Robert Downey Jr.
He was born for this role.
Yep.
Yeah.
Would you agree with Iron Man? Then, or?
I clean sweep on that
Okay.
one. Man. The way you were just talking about it, I was like, okay, yeah, I think I'm going to go Iron Man.
You just knew you were watching something special in that theater.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, next matchup, Guardians of the Galaxy against Thor Ragnarok.
Oof.
It's a matchup right there. Man.
What are you thinking, Wes?
Oh, boy, oh boy. I'm leaning Ragnarok right now.
Really?
I am, but it's really close. It's teetering there. It's Guardians, the origin, and something we haven't seen before. It's fresh. It's exciting. It's so fun. But I also feel like Ragnarok kind of re-energized the MCU with what it was. It kind of did the same thing for the time.
Yeah.
It was fun. It had the good music. It had the comedy. It had a badass villain. Like when she caught the Mjolnir in her hand and just broke it, that just set the stakes immediately. It was so good. And then even Doctor Strange's part in it, I thought was awesome.
Well, even ends with the destruction.
I have to go Ragnarok.
His.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah,
it was
as
it was
good
all well
as
done.
Ragnarok.
They're both
is.
great movies, though.
They're both great. I think I'm going Guardians of the Galaxy.
I hate you guys.
I don't know. That movie is just awesome. I love it. I go back. I can watch it anytime and be entertained by it. The amount of characters they introduce everybody to, and they're all great chemistry together. There's heart in there with Groot at the end and everything. They hate each other at the
One of the best
beginning.
openings too.
Oh yeah, and
I love the opening.
The music in both these movies are great too, but obviously Guardians, overall takes it because Guardians for me. So Tyler, tiebreaker, baby.
Tiebreaker.
I think if I were to
let's get it.
watch one of these movies one more time for the rest of my life, I think I'm gonna go Ragnarok here.
Oh,
I do really like Guardians, but I think I'm just more entertained in the story and just in the movie, I guess. I don't know how to explain it, but I think I'm going Ragnarok here.
It's not wrong. I mean, neither one was wrong in my opinion. It's just
we're at the final 8, so
yeah.
All right, last matchup in the final 8, we have the Avengers against Endgame. This one is a tough matchup. It sucks that they're both the Avengers movies, but to me, Endgame is the better movie.
I don't know yet.
Yeah, I know. I agree. I agree. You actually get the old Avengers in Endgame, so you kind of get both movies there. But it's awesome. I loved the relationship between Tony and Steve in the very beginning, and Tony's just mad at him, and it causes this rift. And the one thing I just didn't like was Fat Thor. I thought it had some novelty to it in the beginning when we saw him, but I felt like we needed to get old Thor back at some point because he is a god after all. I feel like he could have done a quick montage or something.
You guys had Endgame win. I think if push came to shove, I might go the original Avengers over Endgame. We had the Coulson death in there, which was really sad. We had the characters interacting and not getting along. Loki, even though he wasn't like the greatest villain, he was the perfect villain for that first movie and the tease of Thanos and stuff. You had a real invasion. Like, you had an attack that felt like you needed the Avengers to get together. I don't know, something about it just really worked for me. And even though I love Endgame, I would have went original Avengers, I think.
Yeah.
Would you have needed to think about it a little longer though?
Yeah.
Or was this
it wasn't
in your head,
it wasn't just like an immediate thing. So, but
okay.
Just thinking about it.
Yeah, I get it. I understand.
All right, final 4. I'm going to list these movies off. You let me know if any of them are surprising that they're in the final 4. We have Infinity War, Iron Man, Ragnarok, and Endgame. Personally, I think Iron Man's a little bit of a shocker here, but again, it's the way I laid out the seating, so maybe
I don't think it's that big of a shocker.
No, I think this is solid. This is a solid final 4.
Yeah. All right, first matchup then, we have Infinity War against Iron Man.
There's a clear winner for me on this one, and I'm going Infinity War.
Same.
It just, everything was built perfectly for that first movie, and it's like the Empire Strikes Back in the Star Wars series, where everything is leading for it, and then we're left on like the tease of what's gonna happen. And I love when bad guys win.
Yes.
So. I thought you didn't like Star Wars.
When Avengers
like
actually have to avenge.
I hate Star Wars now. But yeah, Infinity War for me.
Alrighty, next matchup, Thor Ragnarok against Endgame.
Actually, I thought in my head like I had a for sure winner, and then I thought, wait, I don't know if I do.
I have my answer. I'll keep it. Maybe we all say it on the count of 3 and then see what happens.
You have your answer?
I do.
Wesley, you said you don't
have
an answer
wait, no, hold on. I don't have
I don't have an answer yet.
Oh, okay, so we got to talk this through then.
We got to talk a little bit through.
That's
okay. Endgame, you have a lot of characters being balanced out, so some characters we don't really get to follow as much as we deserve. It's very convoluted.
Agreed.
But
I can agree with that.
We have a lot of ending stories here that are really good. We have one not character death because of the next Avengers movie. The Captain America stuff is also being undone. So the two big things that really does affect the movie for me because of what we're doing in the future. Ragnarok is so damn entertaining. I mean, Endgame's entertaining as well.
I will say I think Ragnarok is the better movie, but I think I find Endgame more entertaining.
If they did not,
it's tough, boys. It's hard.
If they did not,
I didn't think it'd be this hard.
In
my mind, I was like Endgame for sure. I don't know.
I have my choice.
Yeah, I think I do too.
You have your pick, Tyler.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Endgame.
Ragnarok. Damn it. We're all on the same page there.
It sounded like I was going to pick Ragnarok, but...
The final round. Infinity War, Endgame.
Oh, I know what I'm doing.
I'll go first.
I have an answer.
I'll go first.
Yeah.
Infinity War. We've talked, Mike. I think you said it. It set things up beautifully. The opening scene, I think, is the best opening scene in any MCU project. We get Thor. We get Loki. We get the Hulk. Loki's talking his talk, doing his thing, and then he says we have a Hulk, and then you're like, oh hell yeah, here we go. Hulk throws down with Thanos. He's getting his licks in, but then, Thanos does his thing. And then in the beginning, Thanos takes out the most two powerful people we have in the MCU so far with ease. And it just sets the tone for the rest of the movie. This is Thanos' movie. It's no one else's movie. And then he kills Loki right off the rip. And then everything else that transpired after that. You talked about the invasion in Avengers, Mike, when they're coming down to New York, and Tony just got off the phone with Pepper. That felt, I could feel it. Like I felt like I was there in New York.
Yeah.
When the ship's coming down, and then Spider-Man sees it, and then all of it, the clearing the streets, and it's the two wizards and the Hulk and Iron Man. It sets it up perfectly. Each scene just felt great. It never felt like as long as it was. So I have to go with Infinity War here. Endgame's a great movie. I just felt like there was points that were a little slower. Maybe didn't need to be in there. Payoffs in some instances weren't as good. I think Infinity War had. Each entrance was great. Each scene was great. It never felt like it was dragging.
Yeah, everything you said, but with Thanos was so well done, and he was built so teases over so many movies. But the perfect scene for him is when he has to sacrifice the one thing he wants, Gamora.
Yeah,
that just adds so much depth to the character. He's willing to give everything because he fully believes in this idea. He's doing good even though it's bad.
I'm sorry, little one.
So that just that scene is amazing. And
I think one of my favorite scenes in Infinity War is two of them, I guess technically, when Captain America shows up and I don't know where he's at to save Wanda and Vision, and he catches the spear from whoever it is. That's awesome. Then you get Thor showing up at Wakanda with now Stormbreaker. Music in the background, he destroys everybody with the lightning. I just think it's great.
He just whooping ass, dude.
Yeah, that was insane.
He cleared that whole field by himself.
I also like that one scene
awesome.
when Captain America and Thanos are fighting or whatever, and Thanos goes to punch him, and Captain America catches his fist. He's holding it, so even Thanos is like, damn. But obviously that's just
he's
one fist.
Oh, shit.
That's the build of that was just I feel it. Go Captain America, I love it.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, to me, I knew from the start of this, Infinity War was going to be my choice no matter what. So
Same.
I couldn't see anything taking it out.
Alrighty, so yeah, Infinity War wins the MCU movie bracket. Let us know down in the comments if you guys agree or don't agree. Well, there you guys have it. Infinity War wins the MCU movie bracket. Let us know down in the comments if you guys thought that any of our choices were a little bit questionable or if you agreed on us 100%. Be sure to let us know down in the comments what other type of MCU content you guys want us to put out. Other than that, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.